1. Got a crush on you. Song Xing Chun is a 29-year-old doctor. She cares more about her appearance and fashion. Some think she used her good looks to win herself a top position at the hospital. But she drops a bombshell on her colleagues at her promotion dinner by announcing she wants to quit. Now, instead of following the path her family set out for her, she has decided to go her own way. As she begins her new life, she witnesses a fearless man rescue a helpless dog from a window ledge. This man turns out to be a lifetime, singleton, and single-minded rescue team leader named Su Qing-che. Later, their paths cross again, as they meet and bicker on a blind date. Is this to be the beginning of a fresh rivalry or a romance? 2. Snow Eagle Lord. Dong Bo Shuiying, also known as the Snow Eagle Lord, is a young man from the Snow Eagle territory. After his father's death and his mother's kidnapping, he vows to rescue her. Meanwhile, demonic forces prepare to attack the Xia clan. Knowing he must rise as a hero, Dong Bo Shuiying allies himself with his friends and his love, Yu Jingxiu, combining his magical powers and martial arts skills to combat the growing evil. 3. Incomparable Beauty. The story follows 3 couples in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. Focus on realistic themes to fully demonstrate the quarter youth crisis in family and career. There is Su Yao, a Beijing native who lost his girlfriend after a business failure, and Yu Jia-in, a Beijing single woman who has maintained her life for 10 years. The small-town girl Zhang Qing lives a bright and beautiful life. Lin Yanhuan, who suffered a derailment during pregnancy, Hao Chun-shi, a rebellious boy, and Zhao Ong. 4. Weaving a Tale of Love. Former clothing maker and is framed and imprisoned. When she is in danger, she entrusts her young daughter Lu Li to an old friend in the palace. Lu Li grows up in the palace and becomes a medical officer, responsible for epidemic prevention. She also inherits her mother's superb talent for making clothes. After falling into a trap by those jealous of her, she meets Pei Xingjian, who is exceptionally capable and helps her escape the danger. Lu Li keeps investigating the truth of her mother's case, and the two work together and secretly fall in love. 5. Weaving a Tale of Love, Season 2. Kudi Lu Li and Pei Xingjian have a harmonious marriage. When he is demoted from his position, she follows him to Shizhou, where they encountered the young noble Chu Chongyu. Chu Chongyu is very wary of Pei Xingjian, who has suddenly been assigned an official post, and purposely makes trouble for the new arrivals. The couple shares the same mind and heart in doing what's best for the people. Their sincerity eventually moves Chu Chongyu, thus turning an enemy into a friend. Meanwhile, Su Haizheng, who is the Anqi Grand Protectorate, have detained Pei Xingjian for their own benefit. Lu Li mobilizes the people of Shizhou to write their pleas to help her husband return home. 6. The Dance of a Storm. Li Junjie, orphaned at age 12 after the mysterious death of his scientist parents, grows up alongside his friend Shu Yunhao. They both join an intelligence firm, where Li Junjie meets Agent Zhou Zixian. When his mentor is murdered and he is framed for the crime, he goes underground to uncover the truth. His investigation reveals a complex conspiracy linked to his family's past. Allied with Zhou Zixian, he fights to clear his name and unravel the dark secrets surrounding his parents' deaths. 7. Glory. After Rising Star Magistrate Lu Jianglai is brought down by a past wife murder case, he's left injured, amnesiac, and on the run, only to be rescued by Rongshan Bao, the T-King's cunning daughter. Once rivals, she hides his identity and demotes him to a stable boy to exact revenge. As Lu Jianglai plays along to survive, he becomes entangled in the Rong family's high-stakes search for a son-in-law. Amid power plays and hidden agendas, he and Shan Bao engage in a battle of wits that slowly turns into something deeper. 8. Awaken. Awaken is a romantic mystery about digging through the secrets of mysterious events that occurred in a village 26 years ago, which are somehow linked to the mysterious events happening in the present. 9. 10 years late. 6 young individuals with different backgrounds and outlooks strive to build their lives in the big city. Jean Ran leaves a high-paying job abroad to follow his love for Yuan Lai, while becoming the COO of a tourism company. Su Xin and Gamer Ding Ong start a life together, only for an unexpected tragedy to alter their path. Zhao Chengji, a lawyer establishing his own practice, clashes with intern Shun Shuang, whose bright personality brings excitement to his otherwise dull life. Each faces challenges, love, and growth in their journey. 10. The journey of legend. Once a spirited young man, full of passion and justice, Xiao Mingming has grown disillusioned with reality and now lives a timid, unremarkable life, finding solace in writing martial arts novels online. When his company develops an immersive AI-based writing system that projects users into their own stories, he inputs a martial arts outline and becomes the protagonist, Xiao Qiushui. 11. 12 Legends. A creature born from a stone falls in love with a mythical woman, and their romance spans 2,000 years. Jin Xingjian, who was once a stone, has turned into an extraordinary existence that makes him both similar to a deity and a demon. He runs a gallery that has attracted demons from all walks of life, and he bears witness to the things they would do for love. When it comes to his own love life, he has a complicated relationship with Yi Ming, a woman shrouded in mystery and formed from the night pearl. This is a story about the world of humans and demons that is at times funny, at times moving, at times passionate, and at times sweet. 12. Return the World to You. Chun Yin and her boyfriend, Yi Lei, start a business after graduation, but the competitive world leads to Qi Lei's apparent death at the hands of his rival. Devastated but determined, Yin strengthens her resolve, building a successful fashion brand alone. Meanwhile, Qi Lei survives, undergoes plastic surgery, and returns as Lu Juan, the chairman of a rival company. When Yin and Lu Juan reconnect as competitors, sparks fly, but complications arise with Yin's childhood friend, Qin Yi, and her best friend, Xin Wei, who also falls for Lu Juan. 13. Fighter of the Destiny. Qin Changsheng was abandoned in a flowing river and found by a Taoist monk. Plagued with an incurable disease, he is fated not to live past the age of 20. Changsheng leaves his home to find a cure. During the trials and tribulations of his journey, he is joined by Su Yurong and by Luo Hong. 14. Chinese Paladin Season 5. Based on the RPG game The Legend of Sword and Fairy 5, this story is about the Prince of Demon Kingdom Jiang Yunfan being left in the human world. When he meets a couple of friends, he realizes the importance of friendship and love with humans and fairies, but his father, the king, is going to be killed by the fairies to release his demon power. Will he choose his father or his lover and his friends? 15. First Love. Zhuozai Jun and Zheng Lei were university classmates and best friends who have an 8-year-old stepdaughter called Miao Miao. Miao Miao's mother, Ning Xiaoming, was Zai Jun and Zheng Lei's dream girl during their university days. 8 years ago, she left to study in America and was never heard from again. 8 years later, Xiao Meng returns to Shanghai. Zai Jun cannot accept her, so she attempts to mend their relationship. When she succeeds, Xiao Meng becomes very close to Zheng Lei, ruining the friendship between the men as they become love rivals, creating comedic situations. Little by little, Xiao Meng's secret about Miao Miao's birth and her disappearance is unraveled. 16. The Classic of Mountains and Seas. The drama tells the tale of a royal who is abandoned at the young age of 10 because of a prophecy that said he would kill his father. As he grows up, he must deal with two parts of him that fight between good and evil. 17. Legend of Nine-Tails Fox. The Mei fruit of Qingqiu has been under the protection of the Fox clan for generations. But when the precious fruit is stolen, the sole witness, Fei Yu, and her family members are thrust into a series of adventures in a desperate attempt to bring the fruit back to its rightful home. As members of the Fox clan journey forth to find the missing fruit, the obstacles before them are great. Often entangled in the affairs of humans, the cunning foxes must do all they can to survive, but the humans are the least of their worries. Pitting their wits against powerful families, wolf demons, and a goddess, The Fox clan will do whatever it takes to bring the precious May fruit home for good.